are 100 days left until the midterm elections, and as I travel across the country in my capacity as host of this program and as head of National Action Network, I'm often asked by folks if their individual vote matters or whether it's worth taking the time to support candidates who haven't always lived up to expectations. I often hear these questions from Black Americans, a lot of them who call my radio show, who know all too well the lofty campaign promises don't materialize after the election is over. I share many of their frustrations. Over the past 2 years, I would have liked to see the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act become law, or Voting Rights Act bill that truly defends our democracy become law. But let's consider what we got this past week, a potentially historic deal on a bill that would, among other things, invest $369 billion in fighting climate change, $64 billion in strengthening and extending the Affordable Care Act, $288 billion in reforms to lower the cost of prescription drugs, all while demanding that billion-dollar companies pay at least a 15% tax. These would be significant achievements that absolutely would not have happened had Americans not turned out to vote in 2020. Another reason to vote. The most anti-democratic forces in this country don't want you to. We've seen throughout the January 6th Select Committee hearings this summer that Trump and his supporters operated with a complete and total disregard for the record 81 million Americans who voted for Joe Biden. They knew they had no evidence to overturn the vote. They even admitted to themselves privately any electors they brought forward would be fake. They kept going anyway. Even Republicans who didn't specifically endorse the big lie took advantage of the situation, with 19 states passing 34 laws to restrict voting access in 2021, according to the Brennan Center. So I encourage all Americans, as the calendar counts down to Election Day, rise up and take the time to research the candidates and read up on the election rules in your state. Some of them have changed. Make a plan to vote. We need what we can get, and we get it if we vote. And if you can, take a friend along. There are many challenges facing this country right now, but not voting won't solve any of them. We'll be right back.